Hi everyone, I'm Rob Jones, the National Director of Pioneer Ministry in the Church of Ireland. Over the next few months we will be releasing videos to tell the story of the new Church of Ireland pioneers who entered their training, and also more importantly the pioneer projects they'll be working on. In this video we'll hear from Valerie Raitt, the Church of Ireland pioneer out in the United Dioceses of Tuam, Limerick and Killaloe, and her exciting new pioneering project where she is working with Celtic Christianity and spiritual tourism and also pilgrimage. So she'll be telling the story alongside Bishop Burrows and the two Archdeacons, John and Simon. So take a look and be encouraged, and do share this video with others who would also like to see it.
Being God's people means being people who are willing to join in God's mission to reveal Himself to the whole world. For us here in the Diocese of Tuam, Limerick and Killaloe, that has meant asking ourselves two key questions. Who is God calling us to reach out to? And what does that outreach look like? The answer is that we feel called to reach out to the thousands and thousands of people from right around this island and from right around the world who already visit our diocese every year, and to connect with them through spiritual tourism. As we've reflected on what pioneer ministry might look like in our context, we've sensed God calling us to join in what the Holy Spirit is already doing in the diocese, and the lives of those who live here, and in the lives of those whose journeys to and through our diocese create opportunities for us to be their hosts and their guides. We feel God inviting us to pioneer ministry through spiritual tourism.
This pioneer project is designed to capitalise on the presence of visitors. Its aim is to give the visitors a consciousness of God in the broader landscape. Objectives include the use of churches, open daily, as places where visitors can be imbued with the ability to see God's presence around them in daily life. This may be done through the medium of signage and leaflets and audiovisuals, churches as launching points into the spiritual landscape. The tourist, by definition, is seeking an experience. They're open to inspiration and the uplifting of their spirit through the things they see and do. If we can help them to see this communication from the divine, then we've lifted a relationship to the surface the Irish saints instinctively understood. God is present, not just in church. So churches become holy interpretation sites. We can develop resources that show people how their Irish spiritual forebears responded to the presence of God in creation. We can create routes for which digital and printed guides offer spiritual interpretation. It's the human heart's instinct to communicate with the divine, with both emotion and intellect. The diocese is committed to exploring the spiritual and natural landscape of West Ireland, to finding the thin places, the island deserts on land and sea, interpreting these for the visitor, not just of local history, but more especially of the divine presence that draws spirituality out of ancient and modern peoples alike.
Visitors come from around the world to explore the beauty of the wild Atlantic Way and other places in this large rural diocese. And for many, this is not just a pursuit of physical rest or natural beauty, but a pilgrimage, a quest for spiritual rest, silence and refreshment, like the Camino or other great pilgrim routes of continental Europe. Here in our diocese, the pilgrim is blessed to be surrounded by sites that radiate holiness, history and beauty, and we are blessed to be the hosts of those who visit and the custodians of many of these thin spaces, places where it feels like the distance between heaven and earth is shorter than we might have realized. In this coming season, we want to develop and improve the visitor experience, particularly by deepening the spiritual element of their journeys, and to be proactive in offering opportunities for pilgrimage, retreat and renewal. we will produce a variety of physical and digital resources to share with pilgrims who pass through our parishes and dioceses. We want to send visitors home enriched and even transformed, so that like the wise men of old, they may return to their own places, speaking joyfully of what they have seen and of their encounters with God in prayer, people, creation and history. We believe that this project will instill an increased confidence in our parishioners to tell the story of their own faith and of the faith of the Church expressed in our rich history. We hope too to draw together a dispersed community across the diocese of people passionate about our vision for spiritual tourism, who will pray, serve, guide and lead. And we really do want to renew and strengthen our diocesan family as people who no longer see heritage as a burden to be maintained, but as a context which enables us better, in a biblical phrase, to give to those who ask of us a reason for the hope that is in us. And we will work, of course, ecumenically and in collaboration with other tourism providers in the region. It was really important that we found a leader of this ministry who could resource, coordinate, motivate and inspire us, someone who truly gets the vision and is excited by it. And thankfully, I think we found just the person.
In Valerie Raitt, we are blessed to have found a pioneer minister who is deeply rooted in the Church of Ireland, with experience of serving in the north, south, east and west of this island in a wide range of diocesan and parish roles. She's profoundly ecumenical in her outlook. She has a gift for mutually enriching encounter with people of all backgrounds right around the world. She is a trained and accredited tour guide with experience in organising and leading pilgrimages, with a long track record in business and a specialist understanding of buildings. She radiates enthusiasm and a freshness of mind. She's a lay person with professional experience and contacts in the world of tourism, and in the words of the Bishop, she demonstrably thinks outside the box.
The Diocese of Tuam, Limerick and Killaloe is approximately 1/3 of the island of Ireland and includes large tracts of the wild Atlantic Way and Ireland's hidden heartland. It covers a vast area all the way from Valentia Island, County Kerry, to Achill Island in County Mayo. 10 counties within 3 of the 4 historical and cultural provinces, Connacht, Munster and Leinster. It includes cities like Limerick, founded by Vikings in 922 AD, and Killaloe, a birthplace of Brian Burrows, who was High King of Ireland. It also includes Galway in the Diocese of Tuam, the city of the tribes. This diocese includes the Gaeltacht areas of Kerry and Galway, Irish-speaking areas. Outside the cities, you'll find historic sites like the birthplace of St Brendan the Navigator and the ruins of St Brendan's Cathedral in Ardfert and his burial site at Clonfert Cathedral. You'll find St Cronan's in Tuamgraney, a Church of Ireland church which dates back to the 10th century and is the oldest church in continuous use in Ireland. Our rich history and heritage is a gift that we are not to hoard or keep secret, but to share and to offer to the world as an opportunity to experience the God of wildness and the way. By looking to our past, we won't just be able to reach those with little or no connection to church, but also to equip and empower members of our churches to tell the stories of their ancient forebears, as well as their own stories and the stories of their families. We're excited to join what God is already doing, and we look forward to the transformation it will bring, both to the guests we welcome and to us as hosts and guides who make space for the pilgrims whose journeys will lead them here. The Church is committed to outreach in serving its community, and the people are what keeps the parishes alive. As we make contact with all parishes to establish and include all who wish to be involved in our new project of spiritual tourism, I expect that working together we will have times of fun, friendship, fellowship, with not only our parishioners here, but all near and far who wish to be part of our new vision. We will have times of praise and prayer together, not only in many of our ecclesiastical cathedrals and churches, but also at many of our historical monasteries, round towers, our distinctive Irish crosses, holy wells and monastic sites. In the early Christian period, from the 5th to the 8th century, Irish monasteries attracted scholars from overseas. Irish monks travelled and founded churches, libraries, schools in Britain, France, Switzerland, Germany and Italy. Ireland is also known as the island of saints and scholars. With our rich culture in Celtic Christianity, we have 3 patron saints, Patrick, Columba and Bridget. We thrive to bring the vision of St. Patrick, who first came as a teenage slave and returned in his later life to bring Christianity to Ireland. The pilgrimage of St. Columba, as he spread the gospel here and afar. The understanding of the cross, be it that we make one on St. Bridget's Day. People come to this part of the world to explore our culture and heritage. I look forward to working with everyone, near and far, as we start this new path in spiritual tourism within the Diocese of Tuam, Limerick and Killaloe. It is a great opportunity for us to all work together to help people on their journey of faith. What a joy it will be to share all this country has to offer with folks also from other parts of the world, as we set about to create partnerships with others, promote pilgrimages, paths of wonder and excitement, and programs for all ages.